Hello, and welcome back to the show! Before we get started, make sure you like, share, and leave a comment at the end of the video. And if you like the show and want more, make sure you check out our Patreon, where you can access content like behind-the-scenes vlogs, previews for up-and-coming projects, gaming sessions, and exclusive bonus episodes. Also, make sure you check out our Etsy shop for merch. We have plenty of shirts, mugs, and even stickers. And lastly, if you want to follow us elsewhere, look for @RyanPotsFunny on all other platforms. Now on with the show. Do you think 100 men could fight a gorilla?
Yeah.
Silverback gorilla, full adult,
Yeah.
in the prime of his life,
Absolutely.
hand-to-hand combat. No weapons,
No weapons.
no prep time.
Yeah, but like almost half of them are gonna get obliterated.
Is that really a victory? I don't know. I think it could kill him.
No, it could for sure kill him. Wait, you think a gorilla could kill 100 people?
I think it would win.
No.
It'd be exhausted.
It's too overwhelming. Like, there's too many people. Cause like, what, 10 guys hold each limb?
True. There's also like there's too many parameters to have to consider. Like how big is the room? Is there terrain?
I think the smaller the room...
The better the chance of the gorilla.
No, I feel the opposite way.
Well...
Because he's going to be packed in there with a bunch of people.
Well, I mean, like, the less access they have, the more he can, like, focus his attack. Because I think, like, if they were in a hallway...
Right.
They'd have to get him one at a time. And in that scenario, I don't think 100...
No. In a hallway situation, the gorilla's going to destroy.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Like 300.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing. Just slow-mo, like...
Yeah, and that's what it would be like if it was, like, tight like that. But if he's surrounded on all sides, that fool's not gonna...
like if 100 dudes snuck up on a gorilla...
Yeah. Start breaking its toes, start breaking its, like, smashing its side and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
10 dudes punching its leg, you know what I'm saying? Everyone just socking the shit out of its leg. Yeah. I mean, that's what would happen. Fools would be getting their skulls crushed and, like, thrown like crazy, and, like, arms probably be getting ripped off. It can bite through bones.
Yeah. It's
gonna crack you in half. You know, like, 30 people at least are taking major L's.
For sure.
Major L's. While he's sorry, go ahead.
Alright.
I want to say, while he's focused on those 30 dudes that he's killing and maiming and destroying, there's 30 more dudes who are on the other side smashing it up, you know what I mean?
True.
Because they are huge. They're 400 pounds, but, like, dudes are, like, that's, like, 4 dudes?
Yeah.
But their strength is crazy. Their muscles are insane. Have you ever seen, like, a naked chimp?
No.
And it's just completely ripped?
Jacked. Crazy.
Yeah.
I do think it's a weird concept that seems to be common with dudes about, like, whether or not they can take on an animal.
Yeah, I used to always ask whether or not I'd be able to knock out a mountain lion. Mm-hmm. Like, if you could punch a mountain lion, if you could fight it 1-to-1, but I don't think you can. I think it overwhelms.
I'm pretty sure most animals you probably could do. I'd be hard-pressed to see a guy take on, like, a raccoon.
What?
Oh, no. That's too ridiculous.
Yeah, no, we make hats out of raccoons.
A dog.
Am I out of frame? Yeah, I am.
Like,
a dog?
Dogs can get wild. Have you seen have you heard of the, like, Russian, like, dog gangs?
No.
They, like, rob people. I mean, not for money, but they, like, steal food.
I know about the cat gangs of Fontana.
Crazy.
There's a lot of cat gangs out there. Watch out.
But yeah, like, apparently, like, so many dogs. There's such a high number of, like, abandoned dogs and, like, wild dogs that they formed packs. You know, I think they're referred to as gangs because they're not all one species. It's like a bunch of dogs just formed a hierarchy.
When you're in, like, low and impoverished areas, you know, you would gang up with your peers, you know, join gangs and stuff. Mm-hmm. The dogs here in America are cops. They join the military, they become cops.
True.
Who does a joke about that? I think it's Daniel Cabral.
Oh,
He has a joke about how the dogs are always on the wrong side of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the worst dream you've ever had? I'm just kidding.
No, I was trying to think of like, I wonder what the scale is. You know what I mean? Like, let's start at the biggest and go down of animals you think you could fight. Gorilla.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna die at the hands of most animals probably.
But we're gonna go down when we figure it out. So,
Okay, gorilla's gonna kill me
gorilla's out.
with a single stroke.
Horse.
Do I think I could kill a horse?
There's dudes that do.
Bare hands.
Bare hands.
Bare hands?
First you kill the bear.
Oh yeah, then I take his hands. No horse could stop me. Yeah, I think I don't know, dude.
Let's say for the parameters of the experiment, it's a large room, like
100 feet by 100 feet?
Yeah, like 100 square feet.
Am I in its territory? I'm like in a barn?
You're both dropped into neutral territory, but there's no prep time, no weapons. Hand-to-hand
what's
combat.
neutral territory for me and a horse?
Like you're both taken to a location, so neither of you have affiliation.
Yeah, I don't want his horse friends jumping in.
They'll do it, dude. They form...
Yeah.
Do you think you take a horse?
It depends on the horse, probably. What are we talking here, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like a Clydesdale?
True. They're huge.
There's huge horses out there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say no. Because, like, a horse can get active, dude. A horse can get active and kick the hell out of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I have no weaponry, then I don't see it being a good... Like, my odds are probably, like, 30% in my favor.
Okay, what's smaller than a horse?
Because, like, dogs kill people.
True.
People kill people.
What about a dog? What about a large dog? Like a...
Yeah, no, I don't think I
mastiff. Can. Probably not a mastiff. They're like as big as bears sometimes.
Well, I can't tell if that's worse or better. Like a small, strong dog like a pit bull or a German shepherd or like one of those kind of dogs, I'm more afraid of than I am like a giant beastie mastiff. True. Because they get tired, they're slower. I mean, I don't know, I could be talking out of my ass. Mm-hmm. But I could imagine being able to hurt it faster than like a dog that's all fucking strong and like aggressive as hell. You know what I mean? Because like a big dog, like I'm gonna break its leg or something. I'm gonna kick it in its. I'm gonna try and do something. I don't know, while it's mauling my arm. I'm gonna try and stomp on its feet or something. That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
And start punching it in its eyes or just poking its eyes out.
For some reason, this feels like a weird turn. Talking about fighting dogs.
Oh well, I mean, I'm just talking about defending my life against.
True.
Animals.
I think it was better when it was wild animals. Now I'm getting all domestic. Like.
Well, I was thinking about like just an aggressive dog.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't care. I'd fight a dog, dude, if it tried to attack me.
I fight a dog.
Yeah, I mean, anything smaller than that, I'm gonna feel pretty confident about being able to stomp on its head.
Yeah. True. Now it's gross. Moving on. What's your favorite color?
Did I get too aggressive?
Yeah.
Should I
no, I mean, I feel like...
Well, I was just thinking about the snarling face of a wild beast.
I gave a premise that was hard not to go down that route, you know. So
I keep imagining a wild animal in my face being like... and how scared I would be, you know? Which is funny, though, because, like, the gorilla... I wonder if the gorilla feels like that about the man attacking him, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like, how many times has a man attacked a gorilla?
Okay. 100 men versus 2 gorillas.
Nah, bro. Them gorillas is about to wipe these fools. 2 gorillas is a lot, bro. They're both getting active and crazy.
True, yeah.
I still think it's probably possible. Like, don't sleep on how... I mean, the other thing is, like, what kind of dudes are we talking about here?
That's true.
Is it a bunch of me's? A bunch of me's are going to get killed by one gorilla.
I feel like... Yeah, because I was going to say, like, I feel like it is the, like, regular-ass dudes answering this question. Like, I could probably take a...
Yeah. If it's, like, a bunch of, like, super athletes or, like, fighters or...
Maybe.
You know, people... Gorilla tamers.
What's that old, like, challenge show, that athletic show, what was it called? American Gladiator types?
Yeah, or like American Ninja, whatever that was, American Ninja Warrior.
That one was weird. Have you seen the original Ninja Warrior, the Japanese version?
No.
It's like 10 times more technical. It's crazy.
Right, of course.
I mean, America's gotten up there over time, but I remember, like, I used to watch the original, the Ninja one on, like, G4, and then they'd have the American one, like, right after, and the one that the final challenge for the American one always looked exactly like the beginning challenge for the Japanese one. It was crazy.
That makes sense.
It was like 100-foot drops.
So yeah, if it's like 100 ninjas or like 100 like military trained.
Now we're talking. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like maybe they'll have a better chance because of their ability to their agility, their stamina.
I feel like this is a DC comic.
Yeah. But like, yeah, regular dudes like me and a bunch of like 50 me's and 50 you's are gonna get wiped by.
Like all the dudes at Chatterbox versus one gorilla.
We're getting wiped by that. Like a gorilla gets in a chatterbox, it's gonna kill every person in the room.
True.
If it's aggressive. If it's got the rage. Like that movie. There's like a movie about. It's 28 Days Later, I think.
Oh yeah. That was a weird movie.
I liked it.
It was I mean the movie itself wasn't weird. The like semantical arguments that the director would get in, like they're not zombies.
They're not.
They're infected with aggressive rabies or something.
Yeah, because they didn't want zombies to be in part of the lore, right? Is that movie?
The explanation kind of, it's not there's a bad explanation. It just feels arbitrary. It's like you're making a zombie-esque movie, but you just don't want to call them zombies. Like
yeah, because zombies have like a lot of implications, and then like if they say zombie in the movie, then it implies that they have the minds. They understand what zombies are. Yeah. You know.
No. Like he doesn't like people in real life calling them zombies. Like he doesn't.
Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of the Dead Walking Dead.
Maybe yeah, that one makes sense.
They don't say zombies in that, right?
Yeah, no, they say walkers or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Rick's as walkers. In 28 Days Later, in the subsequent sequels, the guy that made the movies doesn't like when people that watch the movie call them zombies because they're not zombies. And he like argues about it. I think eventually, the last thing he said was like, you can call them that if you want. They're not, but you know.
Yeah. And I get that, you know, you got your thing.
Yeah.
Trying to be like, no, I made up a new creature that eats you and sucks your blood and turns into a bat, but it's not a vampire.
No, it's not.
But it turns into a bat and it flies and it can't see itself in mirrors and it hates garlic, but it's not a vampire.
Yeah.
Stop calling it that.
No, the horse naturally developed appendages that allows him to fly. It's not a Pegasus.
No, it's a horse. Yeah. No, it has a horn on its head, but it's not a unicorn.
Yeah, it's not swirly. It's more like a stick.
You idiot.
And it has bat wings, not bird wings.
Oh, I invented a new thing. It's, wow, I couldn't think of anything else. Started talking before I thought of one.
No, he's not a cyclops. He has two eyes. They're just in the same socket.
Yeah. And there's only one.
And they overlap, so you can't tell that they're... Yeah.
That's good. No, it's not a dragon. It's a giant reptilian-like beast that flies and
now we're getting into like D&D arguments because there's so many dragon-looking monsters. Yeah. Like the what is it called? The Xanar. It starts with the Z. It shoots lightning. It's like it looks like a dragon without wings.
Typical.
It doesn't fly, but it's long, scaly with horns, and it shoots lightning and has 6 legs, but it's not a dragon.
6 legs like on its sides, or 6 legs like octopus style?
Like picture a dragon, but with 2 extra legs.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like that thing from Mortal Kombat, the person with 4 arms.
Kinda, yeah.
It's like a spiderish. It's like spidery.
Yeah, like spider-esque. Well, yeah.
In that, like, it's like, yeah. I wonder what that's called when there's like multiple legs on your body.
There's a name for it.
Yeah,
I know quadruped is 4-legged. So, cephalopod?
Welcome back to Cephalopod.
Because I think that's what they call octopi, octopods.
Oh,
There's a name for it. There's a name for like.
Oh, okay, like different than things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty confident in the man's ability to fight beasts, though.
True. I mean, that's how we got here, I guess.
We're a tools species. We use weapons. That's our key.
Yeah, I think that's always the thing.
Yeah, but 100 dudes is a lot.
100 dudes is a lot.
Ain't no tool stronger than these bad boys. Actually, that's not true.
Yeah. Arm and hammer. Speaking of fighting, I've been playing D&D. My group ended. It was a shame. Yeah. I was so excited. I mean, because we've talked about playing D&D before. I finally found a group. I finally got to use a character I came up with like a year ago, which was Macho Dan, the Rock Gnome.
Right, I remember
He's
him.
Originally, he was going to be, what do you call them, barbarian. But I settled on a Battlemaster fighter.
Right.
Who is like this multi-class, like not multi-class. The like description of a Battlemaster fighter is like someone who knows multiple kinds of combat. So they're like like a vigilante type, like Punisher or Taskmaster from the comics. And so his specific lore was that he was a wrestler. He was like a freestyle hand-to-hand combat specialist. He knew other types of combat, but he preferred non-lethal because he wasn't trying to become like the world's greatest assassin or anything, and he wasn't like fighting like the way clerics fight. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't gun for hire. Instead, he liked challenging people. He wanted to be the world's best fighter. It's similar to that dude from Dragon Ball Z, Hercules. Is it just Hercules?
I have no clue.
They'll correct us in the comments, but you know who I'm talking about. That guy that like talked like Hulk Hogan, but he had an afro.
From Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I don't know any characters' names from Dragon Ball Z except Piccolo.
The pickle.
Is that from Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. And so his backstory was fun too. Well, I developed his backstory like during this campaign, and I created this whole arc of like the reason he chooses non-lethal is because he's not obsessed with proving he's the most deadliest. He's obsessed with proving he's the strongest fighter. Very like anime inspired. There's like so many characters that you probably know.
And
fans. You love what?
I said and love. No and love.
Yeah. And so his reason for this was coming from a rock gnome lineage. His parents were engineers and tinkerers, and so they had a workshop, a lab of sorts. And one day something goes wrong and there's an explosion, and a piece of equipment falls on his mom, and he's like, he's not a baby, but he's a young adolescent rock gnome, so he's too weak to lift it. She perishes, and so that's why he's obsessed with proving that he's the strongest. Because at the one time he wasn't.
That's sad.
And that's the kind of fun you can have with D&D.
Just write a sad story.
You should play with this. It's a lot of...
You said you're finished.
Yeah. We'll start a new one. Hit us up in the comments. We'll start a new D&D group. Me, Josh, and everyone else. First 3 people. And we need a DM. And dice.
I have dice.
Oh yeah, he has a ton of dice. So we need a DM.
Anyway, yeah, that would be fun. I'd be down to try it out, play a little game. I don't know. To me, it still seems so, like, drama kids.
I mean, I can see
game.
that element. I feel like the most stereotypical versions of D&D are usually drama kids. Because I played with, like, a litany of different people, Like, in the sense of, like, different personalities that have just... And there's so many people that are known for playing. Like, that one dude, he started a private game that turned into a podcast that turned into, a game show.
Right.
What's his name? The guy from Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Joe something. No, he played Flash Thompson.
Joe DiMaggio.
No, that's a voice actor.
Joe.
No, that's John DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio is a baseball player. No, Mangliano. He used to be married to Sofia Vergara.
Sofia Vergara? The fuck is that? Sofia Vergara?
Did I say it wrong?
You said Lagara.
I think I got two names confused. The lady from
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Yeah, Sophia.
He's married to her. I don't know if they're still together, but I know they were married, or at least dating. That guy. Anyway, and I definitely think, especially like with the Critical Role and Dimension 20 are two examples of like the different versions of like a lot of people get worried about being a certain type of player, and it's like you can play it nobody has to like D&D, but there's always a version of it that you can be comfortable with.
Right. That's true. I have a hard time getting into stuff. It takes me forever, so like that game's always been daunting because it's like a long process with multiple sit-throughs, you know?
Yeah, true. I think the funnest part is probably creating the character.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever done, really. I've never actually played the game.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. I'm not down. I just always hesitant to embark on like a long thing. I gotta try it out though. It seems fun. I'd probably be good at it if I just gave myself over to the process, you know?
Yeah.
Enjoy the process. That's always my issue, is that I'm like, we about to do this right now for real, you know? I always do that, and then everyone always has fun, and I'm just like by myself.
Yeah. No, I get it. I've recently got a bunch of new stuff too. I have light up dice. It's fun.
That's when you roll dice and then smoke.
Hell yeah, dude.
You light up when you roll the dice. We gotta start collecting like fan art or something. Do you have fans that send in art? We need fan art so that we could fill our wall with fan art.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, look how blank this is.
Because there's a lot of people that...
We have all this blank space that we need to fill with fun things. Trinkets.
They don't even have to be paintings.
Yeah.
They can be anything.
I'll probably make something else too to like hang up.
This guy. This one's mine. I did this. That was fun. Well, it wasn't fun, but it was the thing I did. I mean, it was cathartic. I painted that after like some kind of tense stuff happened with an old friend.
Do you want to talk about it? Seems like you're talking about it. How old were they? Just kidding.
No, like this happened recently.
Because you said old friend.
No, yeah. 75.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is an old friend of mine, and it's like an old ass person. I'm meeting with an old friend, and they like come in there in a walker.
Hey, Bert.
We gotta spice in the setup a little bit.
Yeah.
Need some life, you know?
Cereal.
Pizzazz. Joie de vivre.
Dodge.
Raison Dutch.
J'adore. Dior.
Soup de jour.
That sounds good.
What's the soup de jour? What's the soup of the day? I fucking hate that movie now.
Oh.
I think we talked about it once, that I like was hanging out with a girl one time, and I like put that movie on to like play in the background, and like she just kept quoting it the whole time.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, what are we even doing right now, dude? Are you trying to watch this, or are you trying to...
I'm just imagining like you're making out with a girl, and then out of nowhere, yummy.
Dude, literally, I'm not even kidding, that is exactly what happened. Literally, not even a joke. Like, we'd be like doing our thing or whatever, and then all of a sudden she'd just be like, fucking, shrimp on the Barbie, or whatever the fuck. I'd be like, what the hell? Are you even paying attention to me right now?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we could just watch Dumb and Dumber. Like, we don't have we can just watch it. It seems like you want to watch the movie. I don't know. I was being a sensitive boy.
Yeah.
Certain things are red flags for me, dude. I got a red flag factory because of how many red flags I be throwing on the play. I got to keep producing. It's really a lot of overhead to produce all these red flags. It's killing me. It's killing me.
I'm in the red.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in debt for all of these red flags I've been having to throw out on the field. We need a red flag emoji. I hate the red flag emoji because isn't it like a golf emoji? It's like a red flag and like a little green hill thing.
It's the one they used to mark golf holes.
Yeah. I need like a red flag on the play, like the football like red flag or something, or like the soccer red card. I need one of those so that we could be like red flag, dude, red flag.
We should invent one. Put it up here.
Just we have a red flag on display.
Just a red square.
That's funny.
I want to like come up with like interactive bits here. Like, I wanted to make an ironic spectrum meter. Mm-hmm. So it's not a spectrum, but it's the spectrum meter for how autistic I'm being in a particular moment. And we'll have like Mach 1s and 5 and...
Sometimes I eat network cables. Damn it, I fucked this up. I was trying to think of sometimes I snack on internet provider boxes.
Fiber optic cables. Fiber optic.
That's when I'm a spectrum eater.
That's right, that's what they use. Purchase your fiber optic cable. I don't remember the ad, but yeah. There's a bit here. You got the elements, all right? Sometimes this podcast is like a Lunchable, so you got to do a little bit of your work yourself.
Sometimes this podcast is like a Lunchable. You have to eat 3 at one time.
Sometimes this podcast is like a Lunchables. I get my sodas taken away.
Just talk about the stuff we talked about last episode. Yeah, dude, but I've been making these collage things, like, on some of the episodes you have seen the, like, weird thing that doesn't make any sense with all the faces and hands and shit. It's over there. It's behind the thing over there. It's not beans, dude.
It looks like beans.
I know. I hated it.
What is it supposed to be?
It's pomegranate. It's pomegranate insides.
It's so funny.
I know. It's so annoying. It looks like meat. It looks like ground beef.
Yeah. I thought that was the point.
No, it was supposed to look like
the meat machine.
I just did it too small. I did the patterns too small. Like I needed to do like enlarged kernels of the thing. That's what I found out afterwards. I was like, damn, it's from far away. It blends too much. But I can make some cool stuff. You know, I'll like Photoshop something and then like cut it out and put it on canvas and stuff.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, so we can have another thing right here at least. You know what I mean? But if anyone sends anything in, I don't even know, where could they even send it into?
Not true, we don't have a P.O. Box or anything.
Fuck. Hit us up in the DMs and we'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. Hit us up in the...
Yeah. In the DM.
I'm trying to think of more friend questions. That's like the whole thing, you know, we're trying to make this a friendly... Radar is you know, me looking for you, but we're already friends.
Yeah, well, that's
we're
not just that.
Friends.
You don't ask friends
You're
questions.
You're my favorite person.
You don't really ask friends questions like that, though.
I mean, well,
conversationally,
you do at the
things will come up.
You've never asked somebody what their favorite color is?
Yeah, but when I was 13...
What's your favorite color?
Green. You see how dumb that was?
I have to leave. No, I don't think it's bad. Well,
creative color.
You just have to like get into. You know what I mean? Any question could be a friend question.
All questions are friend questions of your friends.
Exactly.
So, it needs to be like. Okay, well, first of all, there's certain questions to start off a conversation. A question's no problem. Like when we were talking about bashing in the innocent animals. I'm just kidding. Am I boring you? Nothing.
Okay, if you were a candy bar, what would you be, and what do you think I would be?
If I was a candy bar, I'd probably be like a weed edible. Like a chocolate. I'd be a fucking... What do they used to call those things? Heavy bars? Or a choco... What are those fucking things called?
Space cake.
No. That's ridiculous. Oh, I would be, they used to have these edibles that were crazy. I can't remember what they're called. I'd probably be like a heavy bar, dude. Any old school smokers, they know what's up. I'd be a chocolate weed candy.
What would you think I would be? And then I'll reverse it.
I think that if you were any candy or just a chocolate bar.
What did I say?
Candy bar.
I think candy bar, like any candy.
Any candy?
Yeah.
Or any sweet treat?
Any. Expand it. What vibes do I get?
If you were to churn into a snack, I think you'd be like a chocolate dip cone.
I don't hate that. For some reason, I picture myself as more of a whatchamacallit.
That's my dad's favorite candy.
It's like something that's just like unnecessary, but the people that like it love it.
Yeah.
I think you'd be at Three Musketeers.
That used to be my favorite candy when I was a kid. Yeah, I love Three Musketeers. Because I'm brown and I'm a little bit light on the inside. I'm light and fluffy. What the fuck you're saying to me? No, I'm just kidding. Because I'm filled with nuggets. Nugget?
I heard that nougat is just kind of like undercooked marshmallow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, people hate Three Musketeers.
Really?
Yeah, and I always thought they were so funny.
I feel like it's because they're not comparatively as rewarding as other bars. Like Milky Way has caramel, Snickers has caramel and peanut butter. You know, Three Musketeers is just nougat coated in chocolate.
Yeah, and they have cool hats. Yeah, I loved Three Musketeer bars, and then after that I got in tough to the Milky Ways, dude. I got into the Milky Ways tough.
I liked the Milky Way, what was it called, like Midnight or whatever, the dark chocolate ones? I like those.
My favorite Milky Way edition was the Simply Caramel, where it was just like a caramel stick dipped in chocolate, basically.
Crazy.
So good. I loved caramel and chocolate together.
I think Three Musketeers did something similar. What is your stance on variant candies, like Snickers almond?
I don't like nuts and chocolate.
True. What about Reese's peanut butter came out with
I don't like peanut butter and chocolate.
You don't like peanut butter? Oh, that's true.
It's nuts and chocolate.
So you don't like whatchamacallits?
I don't like whatchamacallits.
Not even Abba Zaba?
Nope.
Circus peanuts. Those are banana flavored.
No, I don't like those anyways though.
Yeah. 100 grand? No,
Nah.
Payday. That's what I was thinking of. But you probably don't.
I do like paydays.
What?
Yeah, but there's no chocolate in that.
True.
It's like caramel thing with peanuts.
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
it's literally I feel like when you mix chocolate and peanut or peanut butter, that the peanut butter or the peanuts take away from the chocolate, and the chocolate takes away from the peanut butter. I enjoy peanut butter on its own. Love it. Delicious. I can eat all the time. I could sit there and eat spoonfuls of peanut butter. Chocolate, I can mash 100 chocolate bars.
Do they still make
100 chocolate bars versus me, I'm a win.
What's the one that it's like a Payday but it's covered in chocolate? Is it Baby Ruth?
Snicker?
No, because that one's
wait. I think it is Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
I don't like them. Do they still make those? I feel like I haven't heard. I see ads for Paydays all the time, but not Baby Ruths.
Baby Ruthie? Some lady.
Ruth? Baby?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
No.
It's like, I don't know, some lady named Baby Ruth.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but it's not.
The Colossus of Clout?
It's not clicking. I know this reference.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yes!
You could just fucking orgasm right now? Being called small makes you orgasm?
Stop it! It's not what happened!
So you faked it. No, I'm just kidding. I knew you were faking it.
I always fake
it.
Sandlot. Did you know there were sequels?
Yeah.
They're bad. Well, second one's not terrible. Everyone after that is bad because they're like that weird era of Netflix.
I never even
like,
gave one a chance.
shit.
Like, to me, trying to capture lightning in the bottle twice with that movie is...
Yeah, Netflix was crazy with the reboots and remakes. They did a sequel to Christmas Story, to Sandlot, of course. What else did they reboot? They did Undercover Brother 2.
Really?
But it was like more of an action movie. I was like, that defeats the purpose of it. It's
Undercover Brother was hilarious.
like they turned Undercover Brother 2 into the thing that Undercover Brother was parodying to begin with.
Wow.
Like it was more action-y, less comedy. That was comedy, but just less. Yeah. And then they had the dude from Shaft, and it's like, why didn't you just make a Shaft reboot? Like, why Undercover Brother? Especially if you're not going to consult Eddie. Undercover Brother is like my top 5 all-time favorite comedies.
Undercover Brother's like my Top Gun.
I've been thinking about it lately. It's one of the ones that I've recently been ekuleling, especially
Ekuleling.
Stop it! That's not how it works. You just cut to that clip of Danny. Especially like, for some reason, all of the scenes involving Smart Brother. It's like, this is mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'll be out with my brother and I'm like, if you want to blend in, you have to what was the line? You have to be used to consuming mayonnaise. Now, if you have to eat mayonnaise, click the right button on your, and then there's hot sauce. But the way he says mayonnaise is
mayonnaise.
Yeah, white Caucasian overload.
Go. Leah.
That's not. I'm gonna fight.
That's so funny. That'll get us some views. Just cut stuff. I have a video of Sylvia, Danda, and Stefano Delgado slapboxing at Sunset Lounge.
That's funny.
It was funny until they both started getting creepy and they just started like inappropriately hitting each other. I feel like they used bodies as an excuse to be a little close. Yeah. They wanted bodies for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, you sick fucks.
I don't know any of these people. No. I don't know. Things have become too formulated and stagnant. I feel like there was like a hidden era in the 2000s of like great comedies like Envy, Undercover Brother. I love Envy.
I know, but these movies aren't like great comedies.
I think they're
funny movies and they're fun.
I think that they don't get the attention they deserve.
I think when people call something like a great comedy, dude, that's like, I don't know. I don't throw around words like that lightly. You know what I mean? I think that there's movies like that. You guys like, we were little Latino boys. You know what I mean? So we watch movies like that. You know what I mean? And like, what's the other one you like that I hate?
Mystery Men?
Yeah, Mystery Men. That's another one in this like category of movies. But there's a bunch of like silly comedies that like that they used to make that they just don't like.
Kangaroo Jack.
Even before that,
Mouse
like
Race.
even before that, like in the 90s,
Rat Race.
there was really like silly movies, like truly silly, like Clifford. I was just talking about this, like the movie Clifford with Martin Short.
Clifford.
He plays a young boy, but he's just on his knees.
Right.
He's on his knees the whole time, and it's just like stuff like that.
I've heard that movie's terrible, but that one scene where he's like, "Be normal."
It's a weird movie, but it's so funny that they're just like accepting the nonsense of this full-grown man acting like a little boy.
Yeah, I feel like we're losing a little bit of that.
Yeah, nonsense. No, it's gone. I think it's gone. Like Night at the Roxbury, like how silly and how ridiculous those kind of movies are, or like even like Adam Sandler movies, like Little Nicky, like those kind of movies. Just the silliness, I don't see it anymore. Yeah. And I think it's partly because like movie studios aren't taking risks. There's waves of risk taking. You know what I mean?
Right? Like it feels like I want to say 2000 to 2005 there was like Corky
Romano?
Yeah, or like what's another one from that era that was just like mystery, what was it?
I mean like even movies
Masters
like
of Disguise?
Yeah. Master of Disguise. I fucking hated that movie. I liked that movie for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after like 45 minutes after the movie and everyone was going, "Turtle, turtle," I was like, okay, excuse me, I gotta take this.
It was a phone. No.
Yeah, it was I had to answer this phone. But yeah, dude, I hated that shit. Things like that drive me crazy. But like, yeah, I feel like comedy in general has kind of gone away a little bit. Like hokey comedy, you know? Everything now is like mixed bag. Like, it seems like they're trying to, like, hit all angles. So they, like, hit comedy, they hit drama, they hit sad, they hit fucking sad, they hit sad.
I feel like...
Inclusion, sadness, more sadness.
I feel like it started with rom-coms where they were, like, trying to be less dramatic, more hilarious. And then they just started seeping... Everything was something calm, you know?
Yeah.
Drom-coms. Action comedy.
Act-coms. Com-com.
Com-com.
The lesser explored... I don't know. I was trying to think of something crazy.
Com-droms?
Yeah, com-droms. Yeah. Oh, God. I could not
sounds like a porn
comedy
category.
drama. Yeah.
I was thinking of funny people.
Dramedies is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Dramedies.
Comma.
Dramedy coms. That's what they keep adding. Com dramedy coms. Com dramedy drums.
We just started crazy frog.
Bom 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 bom. Drama la drama. That's Lamedies. There's Lamedies. Comedy movies about llamas.
Dramedy, comma, drama.
Bombedies.
Bombedy, bomb. Bombedy, bomb.
Comedy movies about bombs.
Yeah, it's what's funny to me is like seeing directors from that era and the movies they're making now and like knowing that James Gunn made Scooby-Doo, I think is funny. I don't think he was the credited director, but he was behind like the creation of the film.
That is a fact. I don't know. I'm just kidding. No. I was trying to think of pun for gun, and I couldn't think of any jokes.
James Pun. It's right there.
That's not a pun.
It literally is a pun.
No, it's not.
Literally,
it's not. What's the play on words?
James Gunn. James Pun.
Guy who doesn't know what puns are. Like
it's self-explanatory.
A guy who thinks rhymes are puns. Oh, I thought of this hilarious pun today. A cat wears a hat with a bat.
Fucking.
That's my pun.
I have an idea.
Hell yeah, dude. Therefore you are.
No, I just want to try something because we'll be running out. I mean, do we have anything to promote? Watch the show.
Watch the show. If you want to, you can follow Josh the producer on Instagram. That's me. And we're gonna be coming out with a bunch of new stuff, dude. So
yeah,
stay tuned. We're working hard on some shit.
We're gonna do new shows, do new content on the Patreon. Join the Patreon.
Fucking join the Patreon.
We have merch, so much good merch.
Please.
And I fixed the mug. I know that the old mug had it facing forward like an idiot. I fixed it. The mugs look great. We have 2-3 options for mugs, stickers, shirts. I'm gonna be adding like custom like birthday cards. I'll draw them for you though, so that'll be more of a package thing. But so many options. We have sponsorship tiers. You know. So many things to check out.
That's when you give us money and then we cry because we're thankful. That's the sponsorship tears you'll get from me.
Exactly. We need it so much. But before we go, I want to try something, okay? Because we're trying to be more, again, like I said at the beginning, we're trying to stick to the theme. We're already friends, but we're trying to be better friends.
Okay.
So I want to see if this will work.
You pull a gun out on me. Be my fucking friend.
Here, it's for you. Call back.
Did I call back?
It jams. Bad connection.
It starts dancing to disco music. Oh no, my gun's jamming.
It's the barrel like bending like those bass that sing.
Yeah, my gun's jamming. It starts playing an 11/4 drum pattern for jazz. It
smells like raspberries. No, but I want to try this thing that I saw on the internet, so you know it's good. I forget what it's called. I think when I was in high school, they just called it Psychic Connection. Okay. So we're gonna catch 3. And we're going to try to guess the same word.
Okay.
And we're going to see how many attempts it takes to get on the same word.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the word? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
1, 2...
Can you count down from 3, please?
3, 2... 2, 1. Bird.
Sandwich. Easy. Come on, this is easy.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Chick-fil-A. That was pretty close.
That was pretty goddamn close.
Let's see if we can get more. Okay.
I'm starving. We're really just hungry.
Right. Just keep eating food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
You said chicken, I said Chick-fil-A. I feel like that's as far as we can get with that one.
No, it's not. We gotta keep going. We have to get the same word.
We have to get the same word.
We have to get closer. Okay.
Okay, chicken.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta find
Chick-fil-A.
something that's in between those two things. Chick-fil-A and chicken. Okay?
Yes.
Alright. Ready.
3, 2, 1. Sandwich.
Damn it, I didn't say anything. I was gonna say chicken sandwich. But I don't know why I just buckled in the last minute.
I think that counts.
Didn't I was wondering, did I say chicken sandwich the first time?
Did he say sandwich at the beginning? I feel like he might have.
I think I did, and that's why we got Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Alright, we'll start again.
You
We'll
said
start
bird,
again. We're gonna
I
get
said
this.
chicken, and you said... Fuck, alright. Let's try again.
Alright,
let's try again. Fuck that last
Fresh
one.
mind.
Fresh mind.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Doorbell.
Peppermint.
Okay.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, but I got one.
Doorbell, okay, I have something.
Okay, yeah.
Doorbell, peppermint. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Christmas
Cookies.
wreath. Okay, no, we're getting there.
Okay.
Cookies, Christmas wreath.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Santa
Christmas.
Claus.
Son of a
We're
bitch!
so close.
Son of a bitch!
All right. Santa Claus and Christmas. Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Presents.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that one was Santa and Christmas. Like,
Don't take this away from us,
No, we
Josh.
did it. Let's do it again. Let's do another
Okay,
one.
one more.
Yeah, one more. Last one.
Okay. Clear your mind. Blank thoughts. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Pixies.
Abba Zabba. Did you say Pixies?
I said Pixies.
That's so funny because when I added Zabba, but I was like,
Abba?
I literally was thinking of a band. I was like,
That's
all
so
of
funny
that came to my mind.
I was thinking
bands.
Pixie Sticks, and I took out
That's
Sticks.
so fucking funny. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Pixies and Abba Zabba. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Candy.
Whatchamacallit.
Okay, yeah. I had nothing.
Yeah, candy
We're
was
getting
too-
hungry again.
I thought candy. I just didn't want to be obvious.
Well, we need to get the same word.
Let's see if we can get it in 3. Okay.
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 Are we gonna start over?
We're gonna start over.
Yeah, I hated that last one.
Clear your mind. Clear your
All
mind.
right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Painting.
Chihuahua.
Painting Chihuahua.
Shit.
It's okay.
Those are
It's okay.
so apart.
It's okay. We just have to think of a word.
Can we bridge the gap? Painting Chihuahua.
Got it.
I don't.
I don't know the name of it though. I don't know what it's specifically called, but I know what I'm thinking. I'll never be able to say it.
Damn it.
But I'll be specific. It's gonna be a sentence though. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
That painting of dogs playing poker.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I Chihuahua.
Why?
I don't know. You said phrase, and I was thinking
I said it's
Chihuahua.
gonna be a sentence.
True.
It's alright. It's alright.
Dogs playing poker.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Faucet.
Sundial.
Okay.
Sundial and faucet.
Yeah.
But something immediately came to my mind.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do it. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Water.
Bird bath.
Hell yeah.
Water and bird bath. Water and bird bath.
Let's just go fast. Go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Pokemon.
Birds. Oh fuck. Okay.
Do you know any Pokemon? This could be difficult. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Squirtle.
I said anime.
Anime and Squirtle.
That's pretty close.
Okay.
Okay. 3,
3, 2, 1. Boring.
This isn't working. We're not friends anymore.
We become less friends. We hate each other.
We'll always have presents.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we'll always have presents. And your presence has been a gift.
Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna keep this conversation going on the Patreon. We're gonna do a drawing challenge next. That's gonna be fun for you. But for the non-subscribers, thank you for watching. Like, comment, leave a review. Swallow.
That's a bird.
Oh, boobies.
The fuck?
That's a bird. Pervert. We finally are on the same length, and you're tearing us apart, Josh. See you next time.